All right, so welcome to things to do in Kansas City, maybe places to eat.
Yeah.
Is that what we're gonna do?
I think
This
so.
is a good place to start as our intro. We are in North Kansas City, in the Northland, in Parkville. Got the train coming through. It's part of the culture. So really love this little city as we walk through and you kind of get a feel for it all. Man, that's loud. The cool part about Parkville is you've got the river right behind us, and it comes down through the old part. And I think they've done well preserving everything.
Yeah, it's got a great little vibe to it. It's got a lot of good places just to, it's an old town. It's got some great restaurants. Stone Canyon Pizza's there. That's a good place. There's a pub.
Yep, a great place to have some coffee.
Yep.
It's just got a lot of charm, and I think it's good for us to use this as kind of the starting point before we roll that intro, is that we want to show you things that we love about Kansas City that's not the normal mojo. We might just touch on them, but we like some off the beaten path things.
Yep.
So let's roll that intro, and I'll show you a little bit of Parkville, and we'll go from there.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it
This. Okay, so this is the Missouri River, and there's two rivers that come into Kansas City, and that's the Missouri and the Kansas River. So Missouri River is the primary river that comes through, and believe it or not, Sheila, what did we do on this river?
This is a great river to kayak because it has, you can be away from everything. It's very quiet, and then all of a sudden the river turns in and takes you downtown Kansas City. You're going through downtown, and it's just got some great views.
Yeah, we actually took my anxiety because I said this river was too fast, and I was really nervous about, and we did come into a scenario where there was a lot of wind and stuff, but then it calmed down. But we actually kayaked this river all the way downtown through Kansas City itself. That's
Look how far you've come, because there are no white rolling. You said
look how fast this river's running. I kept saying there's no way we can kayak this, but they actually, little fun fact, that if you would love to kayak this river to downtown, they actually do tours. You can look them up online and actually they'll put you in here and take you out down in the middle of the city. So there's a little unique thing.
Another fun fact is you can kayak this river from Kansas City all the way to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Takes you a long time.
And this is on her list.
No, I've taken it off.
Okay, you taking it off? Thank gosh. Because it's actually a race. It's a race. You get in, and you actually, it takes 2 or 3 days, and you camp on the river, and you just go until you get to St. Louis.
It's more than 2 or 3 days. That's why I took it off my list.
Oh, yeah, that was scary to me. I feel better.
I'm glad.
All right, let's go see. Let's go see some other things.
Okay.
Sheila loves vlogging in public. This is like her favorite thing to do.
Oh, I hope it's gonna get easier.
So this is fun. So we were doing the last video where we were traveling around the city showing the RV parks. We've now changed clothes, as you can see, because we've been to Mexico and stuff. We wanted to finish this video, but we wanted to do it right. So here we are in the heart of Kansas City.
Yes, we are downtown in the city market.
In the city market. City market comes alive on Saturday, but it is open 7 days a week on the outside shops. So it's actually pretty cool. But we're in one of these like little hidden gems we think people should go to.
That's the Steamboat Arabia. Like if you're coming to Kansas City, it's worth checking out. It's a little, there was a steamboat that was buried as it was in the Missouri River.
Yes.
Yeah, the Missouri River. And they dug up all the artifacts and
It went down and it had all the stuff preserved. It's really cool little hidden gem. I think a lot of people walk by and they just never go in to see it. It's really cool for history. And as far as coming down here, I mean, we can go shopping, look for some amazing fruit. I mean, everything you want in a city market is here. And I think this captures Kansas City culture.
It's got a great vibe. It does.
They've done a great job.
It's a good part of our city.
Yeah, and you have the skyline in the background showing the city, and we're just off the beaten path.
The river's just right over there, so there's people out there biking and running, getting those exercises.
They've revitalized this whole area down here. If you're in Kansas City and it's the weekend on a Saturday, you get all the hubbub. On the weekdays, all the outside shops are still available because there's places to eat, grab coffee, grab some pizza. Come to Steamboat Arabia. All right, where else are we going? We're off.
I need to get a few things from the market first.
Of course, you got to shop.
Wanna be the person that you call up when you're down. Wanna be the first who knows all of your deepest secrets. Can I be the one who wakes you up before you miss your ride? 'Cause I wanna be close to you, and I wanna show you something new. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I didn't ask for any.
Okay, here is something that's iconic to Kansas City, and it's the World War I Museum. It's the only one in the country. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
And we think that it's one of the things that is kind of overlooked a lot when people come to Kansas City. It's something that I enjoy going to. Do you enjoy going to it?
I like the history of it, and obviously anything for me that's about how we've kept freedom in America is very important to me.
Right. We've been blessed because we were, on our first leg of the trip, we went to the World War II Museum, and that was in New Orleans, which was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And this World War I Museum is pretty awesome as well. They really did a good job preserving a lot of the different things. So if you hear it, but the coolest part is on the other side of this, which they're doing construction up there, we're going to walk around, you can see a lot of the things in Kansas City that we enjoy going to. Probably won't touch on all of them, but we'll go over there and just talk about them for a minute.
Okay.
Is that fine? Is that fine?
Sure.
Every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that.
All right, so they're doing some construction up here, getting the courtyard all done. So we snuck around to the backside because this is the iconic overlook of KC up here. And what are we seeing up here, Sheila? Point them out.
Well, one of the things that I love is this yard that's down here. That is usually for Memorial Weekend and 4th of July. It's a great place to come. People gather. We do have a symphony.
It's pretty cool. They have the symphony set down in front of Union Station.
Bunch of food trucks, and then just fireworks, and we just kind of come hang out in the city. This is also where we had the Royals World Series parade and the Chiefs Super Bowl parade.
Yes, it is the iconic pictures that you normally see of Kansas
But that
City.
in the background is Union Station. It was actually built in 1914. 1914.
And Union Station, believe it or not, little fun fact, still there's some amazing things that they're getting ready to do. The Holocaust Museum that's going to be here on June 14th, but they still run Amtrak out of here.
Yes, it was renovated in 1997, so there was a huge. So they've done a great job of kind of just keeping the history. That's what I love about our town. There's history all around it, and then you see new things. Like you can see the Sprint Center back there.
Sprint Center's back on.
Amazing concerts there. There's the Kaufman Center.
It's the little dome concave.
It's modeled after the one in Sydney, Australia. That's where we have a lot of our fine arts, orchestras, symphonies.
Behind that, those four things sticking up is Bartle Hall. It's where we have a lot of our conventions that come into Kansas City, like car shows and RV shows, believe it or not, things like that.
Yes. But this is just one of the things we love to do in our cities. Come down to this area.
Yeah, and you can walk around. It's just really cool. Speaking down over where that says Western Auto, which is an old iconic Kansas City building that's there, Down in that direction, general direction, is something called the Crossroads District. And Sheila and I were lucky enough to do something which we have never done in Kansas City. And it was pretty cool. And we're going to show you what that was like. We went to a speakeasy.
Yeah, from the Prohibition era that was here. And so that's still there, kind of set up how it was back in the Prohibition era. And so...
So friends of ours said, well, come with us. You'll really enjoy this experience. So we're going to zoom in down to the Crossroad Districts. This happened about 3 weeks ago, and bring that to you because I've never been to a speakeasy. It was pretty neat. Knock on the door. Did you enjoy it?
It was
different. It was different.
It was definitely different.
All right, let's go do that.
All right.
All right, Sheila and I are just down here kind of just catching some rays. Thought of a kind of a cool place that you can kind of come visit, and that would be Uptown. A lot of outdoor seating and what is it, video games?
It's like the 1980s video games and drinks and some food.
Somewhere to just kind of, yeah, it's a really cool place just to hang out.
And we are kind of in the downtown area, Crossroads District.
Crossroads District, so it's pretty cool. If you're all gonna go walk around, you're just looking for some time to kill and a good place to just hang out, Uptown is a good place to go. We're waiting to go into this really secret place, and we've never been there. That some friends told us.
Yes, they're going to take us there tonight and tell us about it. It's one of their favorite places. So, but if you like art, the Crossroads District is a place to come. They have art festivals.
They usually do something called First Fridays, and First Fridays when they close down all the streets, you walk around and we have all these art shops that are come out and they do their displays. It's really pretty neat.
Yeah, hopefully that'll be back soon.
Yeah, hopefully they'll start that up this year. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, we're waiting patiently for this mystery spot that I'm really excited about going to.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Are we in this?
You were in it.
You're in it.
Yeah. All right, here's the thing is that we're downtown Kansas City, and we're kind of giving them clues in of different things to see in KC. And last night they were like, you have got to experience this. So they brought us down an alleyway.
Asked us to bring cash.
Cash only. And what are we doing? What
Going down to the cellar,
okay,
basement. We're gonna have some drinks in the boiler room.
How did you find this?
We went on a prohibition tour of
Right.
Kansas City a few years back.
Okay.
And it used to be a old speakeasy.
An old speakeasy, and we have never experienced a speakeasy, which is unique in itself. But there is no distinguishing. We are literally in an alley, and there's a door.
That's it.
That's it.
There's a door.
Okay. Oh, we should introduce. We have this is one of Sheila's posse.
This is part of the posse.
This is Megan. She loves to talk on camera. Can you tell? It's our hubby Jeff. He's gonna be helping.
He's part of the posse
He's
too.
part of the posse too. He's behind the scenes. You guys never see them. That's why we're like, we're gonna be on camera. All right, so they're suckering us in to do something unique. It says 4. What does it say? 4 to 1:30 a.m.
Yep.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.
Oh, we gotta get the mask. What in the world? You go on ahead. You're experienced. What is that? What in the world? Is this one of those things where you gotta knock 3 times, or?
Here we are.
What in?
This is the entrance.
Okay, so what are we waiting for?
4
What is,
o'clock. They'll come out.
do they come out and tell you? Do they turn on a light?
They'll come out, yeah.
Yeah, so here's a sign. If the light is red or at capacity, please wait patiently or try back later. If it's green, please knock. And the concierge will be with you shortly.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
This is weird.
Well, it totally makes sense with the prohibition, right? You had to come back behind.
But
This is as far as you get to go. Switch
Oh
through.
no, they gotta come to actually see inside?
Yeah.
depends on how.
I tend to be sneaky. I'll see if I can get some sort of...
So yeah, this light will get plugged in.
This is cool. This is actually pretty cool.
You know anything about the Prohibition? Tom Pendergast was kind of the head of the whole Kansas City Mafia, right? Basically.
Yeah.
And he, you know the Majestic?
Yeah.
Downtown?
Yep.
That was the upstairs was his penthouse, basically.
It's where his girl on the side lived.
Okay.
That's where he did all his business deals.
And it had an underground tunnel under Broadway
Yeah.
to the theater.
The Opera House.
Oh, the
Opera
Opera
House.
House, okay.
And
So,
so
at
at intermission, they'd go underneath, go to the Majestic and have some drinks,
And then go back
and
under.
then go back under and go back in.
So how has this survived then? It's just weird.
Well, I don't
I
really
mean, as far
know.
as this.
Yeah, it's been. Well, I mean, no, they know. People have to know, but I'm just saying, it just seems very limited. 4 to 1:30. Nobody knows it's here.
Yeah, well,
But
they're only doing drinks, and there's only like 2 or 3 employees,
Yeah.
so they don't have a lot of overhead, I guess.
Well, and I don't think that they have to advertise much. It's
No.
like once you hear, it's like. This is different.
Hello.
there. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Great.
Good. Is the board here tonight?
Yes.
Right. Well, come on up. Let's get going. So punctual. Have y'all been in before?
We have not.
They're new.
There, we're back.
This is amazing. I can't even get it. It looks so good.
Have you had taken a drink of yours yet?
Yeah,
Pretty good.
this is awesome. I almost want to cry. A hint. It's good. All right, we survived. Woo!
Okay.
That was really a cool experience. It's really bright out here, though.
It is bright out here.
I guess speakeasies were in the dark all the time.
I think they were. I think that was the point.
That was the point.
Prohibition was
Secrecy.
You're doing it in the secrecy.
The secrecy of it all.
Do you feel like you're being secreted now?
No, I'm ready to head to get something to eat.
Okay.
All right, Sheila, here's the deal. We could take them anywhere in Kansas City. Like, we could take them to our amazing Nelson Art Gallery, which
could.
people have seen those on TV. They're shown all the time. We could take them to, well, they could have went to Union Station. We just kind of briefly touched on it. But we promised you different side of Kansas City.
I like to shop, but this down here in the West Bottoms is different kind of
Oh,
shopping.
you gave it away. Yes, we're in the West Bottoms.
Oh yes, I did give it away. Did you?
Yeah. I didn't preface we were going to keep it a mystery. We are in the West Bottoms, where did the West Bottoms come from?
Well, in the beginning of the area, the West Bottoms was actually where the French and the Indians would trade. We got some photo bombers from Kansas City. Look at that. There was where the French and the Indians would do their trade, and
Right.
it was actually called the French Bottoms at that time. In moved the stockyard
Right.
area, and then this just kind of Kansas City just kind of blew up from there, and now it's the West Bottoms.
They've revitalized this to like antiques that have been repurposed, so it's a great place to shop.
It's
And they
different
closed down the
shopping,
roads.
yes.
It is. It's more home decor. It's kind of cool.
It's all in the old historic
Buildings that are down this way.
warehouse buildings that were used for different things back in the early 1900s. And some of them, like there's one right there, they turned into haunted houses.
Yes. So if you're in Kansas City in October, here's what happens is they open these up. We have the Beast, we have the Edge of Hell, and they're really iconic and they cost a lot, $25 to $40 to go in them.
But I think you're in there for over an hour.
Yeah, no, it's like 2 hours.
Yeah, and you
So
might be
it's
in
a lot of
line
fun.
for 2 hours
Yeah,
too.
yeah, you might be in line for 2 hours. But it's iconic to come down here and go shopping, food trucks, and these
old buildings. So let's take them in one.
Okay, let's go.
do that.
Let's wander around.
I took the old moldings from art and art with purpose.
Okay, you can't come to Kansas City without talking about barbecue. It just has to be talked about.
Yes, but you must know that those are fighting words in this town.
They are fighting words. There's so many good barbecue places.
I think I've heard that there's over 150 different barbecue places.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is. It is so massive. I have some footage here from when we went to the United States biggest barbecue competition. Remember that? And there was hundreds and hundreds of people in the middle of our speedway, and we were able to walk around and try different things and hear different secrets on what they're doing. It was pretty cool.
Today you got a burn-in sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I got brisket.
This is one of Sheila's favorite.
It's a food truck.
Food truck.
It's a food truck. So it's a food truck that I have at events a lot, and I really like them.
Yes.
Good
So
people.
let's talk about like maybe the top 3 or 4 if somebody's coming to Kansas City and what to look for. I know we got to just narrow it down. The ones that everyone talks about. Let's talk about those.
Okay.
Just give one, and I'll give one.
Jack Stack.
Jack Stack is a staple.
Yep,
That is a
yep.
staple in Kansas City. They ship all over the world too at
Yes,
Christmas
they do.
time.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna say Q39.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yep,
Okay.
yep. That's a good one. Joe's.
That was actually in an old gas station downtown, and then he is completely, now they've got several locations. So it used to be Oklahoma Joe's, and now it's just Joe's Barbecue. It's fabulous. My turn?
Your turn.
I'm gonna go with our last one, go with Burnt Ends Barbecue. It's down in Overland Park, Kansas.
They have one in the Crown Center too.
Oh, they do? Yeah, they do have one in Crown Center. Yeah, that's right. They just opened that one. That's really good. They were actually featured on a show. I don't know if it was Diners, Drive-In. I don't remember which show it was on, but they were featured on one. Anyone else last minute?
There's Gates.
Gates. Everyone, yeah, I guess I forgot. Gates is the staple. It's been around the longest in Kansas City.
I think you said staple like a couple times, so there's all
I know.
kinds of staples.
It's a whole stapler.
Okay, there was one more. Oh gosh, there's so many. Never mind. There's
Okay,
so many. There's
okay.
a lot of holes in the wall ones.
Yes.
They're so good.
So take the time, look it out. We're gonna eat our sandwiches. We're gonna enjoy this downtown, and yeah. So hopefully that helps you if you come to Kansas City talk about food.
Hey, I appreciate you not make. We could have sat over there on tables, but because you're gonna make me talk,
My arm's
keep
hurting.
moving
I gotta
around.
hold. I gotta put this down. Now we can't really not talk about the iconic fountains of Kansas City.
Yes, we are known as the city of fountains.
Oh, you're just spitting facts right now.
Fun fact.
Fun.
We have over 200 fountains in Kansas City.
Did you not say that they started around 1800s?
Early 1800s, yes.
As a utility purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. If you walk around, you'll see a lot of fountains, but I think, what else did you say? We have more fountains than Rome.
That's what they say. I don't know, but the great thing about Rome fountains is
Yes.
you can drink the water.
Yeah,
Don't drink this water.
We were in Rome. You can walk up to any water source coming out, and you can drink that water right out of it.
It's so good. Don't do that in
Don't do that in
Kansas
Kansas City. That would be a very bad thing.
City. Very bad.
So we're on the infamous Country Club Plaza.
Yes, it's where you do some retail shopping.
Retail, all the fun areas, and then in the Christmas time, it's all lit up, and it's on all the iconic cards.
Fun fact about Todd, he's actually very romantic. So one time he did a great treasure hunt date night. Like I had to go from card to card throughout the city, and he had lined everything up, and we took a helicopter ride over the Country Club Plaza.
It was pretty.
For my birthday, I think.
Yes.
And it was amazing. I'm a pretty lucky girl.
Oh, and you won't hear that in videos very often.
Sometimes I forget it, but I am.
So I think that pretty much, I don't know, winds up the tour of Kansas City, and it's just the highlights. I mean, we can talk about...
Oh, there's so much. I could talk forever about Kansas City.
Right.
There's sports. We've got Royals, Chiefs, Sporting KC,
Yeah.
which is soccer.
Fun fact, Kansas City is now becoming one of the biggest soccer
We have
places
soccer
in the
everywhere.
United States.
If
Soccer
you're a
is everywhere.
NASCAR fan, we have that as well.
We got casinos,
Casinos.
but we like the off the beaten path stuff, the stuff that you can just kind of... So, but there's a ton of shopping. And
We have great food. We have a good food scene. Some great steak places. Could go on and on about
That's
Kansas City.
why
I
she
love it.
wears the Kansas City
Oh,
shirt.
but it's not just me. If you look around, everywhere we walk, you'll see Kansas
Yes.
City shirts everywhere.
Except Todd. Todd doesn't wear too much logoed apparel.
It's because we have big pride in our city. It's like there's this,
Are you saying I don't? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, do you? You don't like to watch football?
I do like, yes, I love all those things. Well,
But-
I hope you enjoyed this.
Hope you enjoyed our little tour of our hometown.
So, you have to make sure you do all the things. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications when we upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays so you can be first to watch.
And we hit the road soon, so
Yes.
we're looking forward to that.
But it was nice to be here to share a little bit of our past stuff with you, and
And
maybe,
why we like Kansas City.
yeah, maybe when you're here you can go and check stuff out.
Yeah.
All right, now we are...
The finger thing. Well, let me think of a song to sing.
What?
Kansas City.
Kansas City, here I come.
There you
They got some crazy little woman here, and I got you one. That's not how that goes, but all right, we're out.